This video is brought to you by Ravenscraft Realty of Northeast Missouri.
Thursday, so it's day 4 of harvest. Kind of a uneven, rough start. I don't know. We started Monday. It ended up raining, so we had to stop. Tuesday, it got back going. Had some problems. Belts rubbing, they shouldn't have been. Chains loose, that shouldn't have been loose. Finally got that fixed, got going again. Late in the day, did a little bit. Got back yesterday. Had some bolts coming out of the some of the piping from the turbo. We're losing exhaust, losing boost pressure. Had no power. Still don't have a whole lot of power. This is the least impressive 790 we've ever been in. Got to get that figured out. But after yesterday, get everything put back together. We've gone fairly well. Over here in Illinois, there's the river on the other side of the trees. Really good corn, running fairly dry, low 20s or so. Not too bad. Go through the dryer pretty easy. So hopefully we got the bugs worked out of everything. Maybe. Got a grain cart issue or two as well. Scale the first day, had a wire loose. That was an easy fix, but right now the lights don't come on the grain cart. I had a folding issue with the auger as well. So this is why you gotta get started. Figure all this stuff out. Get all the bugs worked out. Be ready to go. Side note, if you have the capability to do autopath, use it. I've never had it before, but puts these lines in here. Right there tells me I'm just about on, so when I'm counting rows, laying off lands, I don't have to count rows. When you're doing point rows, it tells you right where to go. It's pretty nice. Yeah, the corn's not too bad over here. I'm in irrigated ground, so the corner's not quite so good. Got some sandy spots that have been zero. We're completely burnt up, but a lot of it doing really good. Not gonna be as good as last year. Well, it shouldn't be super far off, I don't think. Don't have as good as stands this year. Things didn't come up as evenly. Had a little shower there Monday afternoon, so we worked on this a little bit Tuesday morning while waiting for it to dry off. But ran into some problems. Got 2 tires on that side. Only 1 on this side still. Got the hub, the spindle on there. There's the other tire. But it was leaking air. Brand new. Never been on anything. Had a nail on the pile that was bent over and rubbed a little bitty hole in the sidewall. So, gotta get a new tire. We're gonna put the cylinder on that walking tandem on the wing, but we're missing all the parts we needed to attach that. So didn't really get very far. Put those on, put a couple other pins in it, but that is it. So this will be a project for another day when we get everything we need. First time using the new Thunder Creek fuel trailer. Pump right there, been on that truck, I think for 8 years. It quit, so we went with plan B. A little noisy, but pumps pretty fast. We got it all figured out. Also includes my Case IH agriculture. Came from the Case dealer, beard implement just down the road from us. Sales guy thought it would be fun to put a Case license plate on there since I've got John Deere on everything. I'm leaving it on there. I can take a joke. Nothing wrong with Case anyway, just green's better.
I just mowed the yard down here at my new house / the bins here in the bottom, and I got a phone call from Dad and change of plans. I'm not mowing the rest of the yards today. I'm in fact going to go shell corn. As in I get to drive the combine. Yes. So, I'm gonna go home, grab a different vehicle, and just leave this thing hooked up, and we're gonna get to Illinois. Things look good as usual here in Illinois. Beans are about ready, except for the ones replanted over here on the end rows. Corn also about ready. If I'm not mistaken, this was the first corn that we planted, was Dad's irrigated farm over here in Illinois. And from what I understand, it's doing pretty well, but I guess I'll find out for myself when I hop in the combine. But I'm not gonna hop in right away because I have a little half-hour instructional lesson to do, because this combine has some different stuff on it. And if I can grasp it and be able to explain it, I will try to explain it to you all. Ah yes, the county road that goes through someone's farmyard. Freshly shelled corn just has such a nice smell. Smells like money.
I got demoted, reassigned, whatever. Truck driver at the moment. Got Jaden still in the car, Chase is in the combine. Got a couple guys got a couple of things to do here this afternoon, so in order to keep everything rolling, I got in the truck. So, yeah. Used to drive a truck a lot 20 years ago, but haven't done it a lot since.
I've been shelling by myself here for about 2 hours, and things are going smoothly so far. This is some fantastic corn. The only problem with it is that we don't have more of it. Normally, I would complain about a combine not having enough horsepower, only running 4 miles an hour, but this is also 250, 260 bushel corn at 23% moisture, so it's doing all right. There's just a lot of material going through the machine. Like, we're putting like 4,000 bushels an hour through it right now, averaging about 3.5 semi-loads an hour. Pretty good. The combine slowly stopped moving. And I said to Jaden on the radio, I was like, man, I really hope there's not a puddle of oil in the field behind me. Wow, would you look at that? So this is the code for you don't have any oil in the machine. Great. Only had 20 acres left. It's just after 7. We got hydraulic oil and put it in the reservoir and tightened that hose and took off again. Shear bolt for the unload auger broke. We have like 20 acres left. We've had 20 acres left for the last 2.5 hours. I don't know why we can't just finish this and go back to Missouri. But maybe Illinois is not so easy. It is now 9 o'clock. I'm getting progressively more sick, and I would like to go home, maybe pop a couple Advil or ibuprofen, your drug of choice. Let's see, can we make it all the way to the end without another shear bolt breaking? I hope so. Thank goodness. It's over for now. Turn the head off and find the cart and load it. I mysteriously cannot move once again. What are the odds that it's the same hose that was loose before? We'll see. Hey, if anyone owns this Dodge pickup here, please sell it to me. Dad and I's ultimate goal is to have a first, second, third, fourth, and fifth gen, but the fifth gen is kind of optional. Since we're out of dry corn today, or at least corn that we think is dry, I decided to mow the yard, which was fine until an hour and a half in, it started to rain again, which I guess isn't terrible. Might add some yield to the later beans. It is in fact raining outside. What do you think, May? Huh? What do you think?
Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo.
Dad and I are out for a little Sunday corn checking. Just got out of church a little while ago. We're here by the nursing home in town to check things out. The ground's pretty wet. Of course, we did have 1.5 inches of rain here. It actually had like 2 3/10 of an inch at home, and even more at Woodland, so it's quite wet. Yesterday, I separated my M&W Turbo here. Look at that cool logo. Wow. Well, anyways, I separated that from this exhaust manifold because this is not the one that I need. According to Jake Renner, I need the one that's like flat right here because that will fit through the normal exhaust hole. This one you'd have to literally cut another hole in the hood, and I don't want to do that. And my cold has moved from up in my head right here. So, I'm going to be a little short of breath. So today, I get to drive an electric tractor. It's pretty odd. I'm at the Ag Ed Day here at Bradford Research Farm. If you're not here, where are you at? And I've encountered a bunch of new viewers from Fayette. Say hello. Oh, that was weak. Come on, say hello. There, that's better. But I'm here talking about my YouTube thing, trying not to sound like I'm a jerk. But yeah. So you guys remember the John Deere bike from last video? So this bike does in fact work, and I did in fact ride it in the bike race here at the Cosmo Park in Columbia. This is different. Yes, I did get a haircut, and so the plan today is that this morning kind of helped out moving around from field to field, and I was left with a large chunk of time it was enough time that it was going to be stupid to sit around and do nothing, but not enough time to go start and finish something productive. So, my man Brian, who spreads all of our lime, G5 Ag, if you're from the area, he was going to need some help moving around this afternoon, and I said, well, I'm supposed to go take over in the grain cart for Jaden at 4 o'clock. So can I help you move before then? And he's like, nah, probably around 5 or 6. I said, well, what if I come and help you out, putting lime in the spreader, and we get done before then, and we go move before 4 o'clock? He said, yeah, that'll work. So the past 45 minutes, I've been loading lime into a conveyor and keeping it stacked up in a pile so that it's convenient and easy to get to. And we're using a 331G skid steer Got a 90-inch bucket on it and Doyle conveyor. They're from Palmyra, so supporting local business in a way. There's my beautiful lime pile. I've been grain carting now for a couple hours. Dad's running the combine. Got a fantastic sunset down here in the bottom. And life is generally pretty good. I'm a very happy man. We're fueling up for the day using this fancy Thunder Creek thing, and it pumps a lot of fuel. And I got a load of corn on the cart. Gonna go dump that as soon as we get a truck. Also, if I saw you at the Bradford Ag Ed Day last Tuesday, so a week ago today, thank you for saying hello. And I had a lot of fun doing that talk. That's the second year that I've done that now. This video closing is coming to you from Campus Townhomes, Columbia. It's my new crib. Got some cool decorations. But if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and stick around, catch the next one. We're going to be doing more and more harvest stuff, as you all can probably guess. But corn's doing pretty well, at least under irrigation, and corn on the hill, the yield is highly dependent upon soil type, and I think we're going to see a pretty mixed bag as far as yield goes. I think we're going to be starting on beans here in the relatively near future, so I'll have something to do all the time when I go home. So, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.